So let me just bring in the head again, flip this part back up and connect it like I did last week. No, ignore that, sorry.
Alpha, the Falcon is back. Prepare for him a hard work with attitude.
Hello and welcome to the next episode of Build the Megazord, where we are looking at issue 48 this time, and we are of course continuing with the body of the Mastodon. And let's get straight to it this week by looking at the first part we get in issue 48. Again, it's the black plastic part, and this is going to be the start of the shoulder of the front legs of the Mastodon. Now I'm hesitating because I'm sure I've got all of those terms wrong. It's probably an upper leg and not a shoulder, but it forms the shoulder of the Megazord, so that's why I say shoulder. Anyway, this is the first part that we have. We then need to get this part here, which obviously has got some screw holes here, and this very familiar looking hinge part here. Now we need to make sure that these screw hole parts are facing out. So this side they're sunken in, you can just see that there. If you flip it around, they are facing outwards, and we need to just pop this part in there so that the metal bit is sticking out the same as the screw hole parts are sticking up as well. And then we'll need to just place that on there loosely like that. We will then need to bring in this part here, which is the, again, shoulder hinge, or the upper arm hinge, and we'll just need to flip this around, and these pegs here need to go into the sunken screw hole parts here. So we just need to line that up so that they fit, and then what we need to do is screw it down so these parts are secure. I'm going to do this off camera because it is quite fiddly to do, so be right back. And there it is, all done there. You can appreciate that holding these two parts together to get them all secure was a bit fiddly, but there we are. It's looking great and it rotates really well. Yeah, looking awesome. Next thing we need to do is we need to get this clip part here. Now we've seen one of these last week as well. It's the clip that will attach the head to the shoulder part, and that just sits very nicely in there. And you've got to make sure that the flat part goes around this lip here and sits in there like that. It is quite a snug fit when you get it right, but it just needs to go in there and nice and secure like that. We then need to close this all up with this part here, and you can see you've got your corresponding screw holes for the parts we're going to screw down, but also we've got this hole here which needs to correspond to the angle of this metal joint part here. So just got to line it up and make sure that's in there, as well as it fitting in all the screw holes. So I'm just going to, I think I've done it. Oh, it's looking good. There we go. And what that does, it really makes this joint really quite tight. Oh, great, good. That's a really nice solid joint. Very, very cool. Yeah, so I'm just going to screw this down to secure it.
Here we go.
And there it is, all done, all nice and secure with a very, very tight joint, which is brilliant. We then need to bring back what we finished off last week, which is the main part of the Mastodon, and we'll just need to place this shoulder part over there like that and line this up, and we need to get this metal spoke here and feed it, well, you'll see, let me just show you. I'll feed it through the hole and it will go over this shoulder, this connection here, through there and out of the other hole, he says, as well. It's going to be quite tricky to do this, isn't it? I can already feel it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's try and do this on camera. So that is in there like that. Maybe it is better to go through this side. Oh, Okay, so yes, you can see the metal part is there in the middle, but can I angle it to get it through the other side? Not easily, so I'm just going to do this off camera, be right back. And there it is. Oops, just not the camera, but there it is. That's nice and secure, it's nice and flush there. What you can do is push it in a little bit further with a screwdriver that is bigger, if you wish. There we go, so it is really sunken in there, like that. And anyway, it doesn't really matter because we're going to cover up this hinge here with this lovely silver detailing part here. So I'm just going to pop that on the end there. And that is that part all done. So you'll see that comes out there like that. And of course, in time, this will wrap around the body of the T-Rex to form the Megazord back. And this will have the arms with the massive shoulder blades here. And also, of course, it makes up the, when it's all up like that, it will make up the body of the Mastodon. So let me just bring in the head again, flip this part back up and connect it like I did last week. What am I doing? No, ignore that. Ignore that, sorry. I thought that this clip here was going to be the clip for that part, but it's not. Actually, what this clip here, that clip is for the pterodactyl, for when it's wrapped around. And this clip actually is for, I'll tell you what I can show you. If I actually bring in the T-Rex, I'm going to have to zoom out. Oh, can you see all my working? If I bring in this here, this clip here will clip into this shoulder part here. So let's see. Oh, we really are getting there, aren't they? We really, really are. Look at that. And then of course this will have the giant Megazord arms. And that clip is really nice. It's a really nice clip. This clip here, it will be for the pterodactyl. And if memory serves, I don't think we got that clip yet. No, we don't. It's still waiting to come. But at some point that will be on there like that. Looking brilliant. And actually, just a little teaser for next week, we're doing the other shoulder plate for next week. So we'll be able to have the back of the Megazord all secure without it kind of flopping around here next week. So I hope you'll join me for that. So I'm just going to put that aside for now, bring that back so you get to see it. Yeah, and, you know, I'm really, really enjoying this build. This was a fantastic part to do as well. And I hope you have enjoyed watching it as much as I'm enjoying building it. Like I say, next week we're going to be doing pretty much the same part again. But unlike the clone part of the feet, I'm going to make sure that I record it next time. So that you get to see it and we can wrap it around the Megazord body and have some fun with that. So until then, guys, have a fantastic week. Please leave a comment down below. Give this video a like, it really helps me out. Join Patreon if you wish to help me out as well, that'll be fantastic. And I'll see you next time. So until then, take care. Bye bye.